Hi, this is my account Missing Pair, and I'm taking on Bradishaw's one room at a time. In this video, I complete my chef goal and then go further beyond, maxing the skill completely. But that's not the only goal I have anymore. I still have a massive foraging grind to reach the highest tier of Kelp. Let's see how I got on. Hello, join me in banking some bread and we'll discuss the game plan. So, I did Kelp post 200 and it sucks. I did it for about 2 inventories. Using a pre-200 method after the 200 wall, it just sucks. It's terrible. I'm not going to do it that way. So I was coming up with a game plan, and it's about 19,500 bacon sandwiches until I get to the next stews. That's doable. I'm going to rush that by putting the KP into chef. And once I'm at stews, I think I'm just going to camp them and put the KP onto forager while I just do chef. Will that get me to 265? I don't think so. But if I hit 490 chef, I unlock the omelette that's the goal, right? And then I'm 10 levels away from maxing the skill, so omelettes are easy. It'll make me more money. I have no problem with doing omelettes and just keep pumping the KP into forager. And then if I really just max out chef and still have a grind, at least there's a big bite out of it. I think that's the plan I'm going with. Of course, Project Milestone changes could flip all this on its head, but I'm not going to rely on that happening. It's the saying, hope for peace, prepare for war. Well, this is the war plan. So I'm just going to be banking bread, banking bacon, and hopefully by the time it comes to use it, they haven't changed it to be irrelevant for me. So, yeah, let's get on with it. That's the plan. Here we have Bacon Mountain fully banked, to my estimate at least. Let's see if that covers us all the way to stews. I tell you, it's much better on the mental to have a stock of ingredients that's gradually whittling down rather than just an endless slog of buying from Kevin, processing it, going back, buying more. I think with a nice number you can kind of see it recede, set yourself targets, and yeah, gives you a bit more motivation. Alchemy level 183, and that is yet another tier of the passive that we can actually do. So I'll get one more KP and then it's straight on to slicing bat wings every night. This Bacon Mountain grind has been a long one to do, but we're finally here. This is the last bacon sandwich. I have overshot my requirements by a little bit, but there we go. 438 vegetable stews. We can move on. We're on to the next phase. Now, while I've been doing all this bacon, I did kind of I don't know why I deposited that. I've been redoing the maths. Basically, I said I would do my veg, and that if needed, I would do the omelettes and put the KP into forager. Well, I worked out the exact numbers, and that would only get me 23 foraging levels, even doing the omelettes, which is about 40 less than what I need. So I will be having to do the kelp anyway. To make the KPs more efficient, it's better that I have a higher level, because there'll always be a percentage rather than a set amount of XP. Long story short, I should do the kelp next, then come back for the veg. So this has put the chef grind to bed for now, and I'll be going back to the beaches for the next section. Welcome to the third clip in a row where I'm immediately not doing the plan which I just said I was going to be doing. I'm cooking again. I got one forager level and then I went straight back to cooking because we got a weekly leak, we got a little bit of news, and they were talking about Project Milestone, specifically about how they're going to be changing the XP curve. Now, we don't have any solid info, but we do know it's changing. So, my thinking was, if they're changing the XP curve, let's assume the total XP to get to level 500 is the same as it is now, at least in time. That means we won't have big walls at 20 and 200, potentially. So what does that mean for our goals? So Chef needs to go to 490. That's very high up. And Forager only needs to go to 265. Now, if the curve is going to change, it should be easier to reach a low or mid-level 200 than it would be to reach a high level 400. Basically 500, basically maxing. So if that's going to be about the same, put the time into Chef. Assume that 265 post milestone is going to be easier, and 100 other things could change. They could change where things sit on the line, they could change the levels of items, they could move things around again. But I think what's more likely is Chef is the safe bet for putting in effort that is going to equal the amount of effort that it will after the changes. And based on my progress, Project Milestone is probably coming within the next few months. I'm still going to be on this grind in some form, so I might as well put my time into Chef now and hope that the milestone changes benefit me on the Forager side. That was my thinking. So I'm currently doing veg stews. It is more than twice as fast as Bacon Mountain was, so this is very fun. It's nice to see level go up. It's nice to see number go up once again. So that's what I'm doing. And what, you never know, maybe the next clip is me changing the plan yet again, but that was my thinking, and that's what I'm doing today. So there we go. Have you ever looked at the salty swine brass pig on the front of the boat? I'm trying to get a good angle here, I can't really find it, but look at that thing. It's been there the whole time. No one really comes in here, I guess, because there's no bounty board target in here. There's no quest that takes you in here. The only reason you'd come in is to fish these, but I guess most people would just be zoomed in, click it, log off. There's a pig. There's a pig on the boat, and yes, it's called the Salty Swan, so I guess that's why it's here. But have you ever really looked at it? It's crazy. Anyway, I'm distracting people because here's a KP 490 Chef. Oh, gourmet omelette. That has taken ages. And no, there isn't going to be a level montage because I'm not about to do a load of editing for it. Gridmaster on Old School RuneScape is tomorrow. I want to go play that, so I've been rushing this level. Now, oh, it feels so good. I'm just going to get the egg and get the card now. Forager. Let's talk about Forager. I talked about it in the other clips. I'm hoping that the Project Milestone stuff makes this nicer. Let's just get them all. Let's get a whole inventory of them. And this 265 becomes a lot easier than it is right now. I'll be playing a lot less in the next month. Like I said, I'm going to be playing Gridmaster. So we'll see. I'm also tempted to just keep doing Chef, because let's have a look at the leaderboards. I'm on 77. I'm not going to catch Owly at this point, but I'm a decent amount ahead of RX. I could lock in rank 77. That'd be a better rank than my 500 Fisher, actually, which is quite interesting. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm yapping. Let's actually see the card. 490 Chef, gourmet omelette, the actual goal of the chunk. Awesome. So I'm going to leave you now and go play a different game, and the next clip might be either a month or whenever I get bored of Gridmaster or have something else to show. We'll see. Halloween is also around the corner, so there's a chance that I'll be able to do a little bit with that, but all in the future. Thank you for watching. Let's see where the game takes us. Oh no, I missed it. I missed the actual moment, but I didn't dismiss this, which is good. Here's 500 Chef. Got a nice bit of symmetry going on with the Hopeport levels now. It's nice to have two 500s and then almost exactly the same levels. So what's the final count for money? 890 and change. I actually expected to get past the plat doing this grind. I'm quite surprised it didn't get me there, but you know, I'm not going to cry at 890 gold. There's plenty of uses we'll put that to in the future. And look, we have a Halloween event. If only I could actually get in here. And this is where we're at, back at the beach. Levels are slow but steady, and as soon as I can get the last tier of kelp, I'll be able to finally roll. It's been 6 months, maybe longer, since my last roll, so fingers crossed nothing else gets added, but it won't be too bad if it does, because that means, hey, the game is getting content. But yeah, I'll just keep plugging away at it, and the next video, assuming nothing else changes, should be me actually hitting the goal and getting to roll. I said I would be rolling in the next video, I think last time, but I got some comments saying, hey, are you dead? So no, you get a video now because I'm not dead. This just takes a long time. So thank you for watching, see you next time, goodbye.